Hello everyone, welcome back to another day of streaming. My name is Stanley, ChillGamer067, and today I'm going to invite you to my work day. Yes, I'm employee number 427. So, let's just enter the current time, which is 6:28 p.m. That's right. And hang on. Huh? What do you want? Before we get started, can I just say something? I'm in the middle of working, but okay. Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Wow. Very nice, very nice. Wait a second, I have to do something. I'm back, and it seems that we are in my office. Settings, sensitivity, good. Controls. Wait, what? Simplified controls. That looks good. Achievements. Test achievement description. Replace this. Awarded for getting any of the other achievements as your first. Beat the game, quit the game, and then start it again. No, seriously, disable it. You can't jump. Commitment. Play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. Oh my god. I'm never going to do that again. Click on door 4305 times. 8888888, whatever it is. Complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes 22 seconds. Settings World Champion. Set all settings sliders in the menu to all the available numbers. Don't play the Stanley Parable for 10 years. Well, if we want to make it that interesting, I can just do this. Time, system, language, region, no, dating time. No. Let's do it to 2036. And we call it a day. It's been so long. Hello. Thank you for waiting. I am joining again the Stanley Parable after 10 years. It's been a long time since I played this game. 10 years! Yes, 10 years, and I will have the proof of that. Just let me show you. I have gotten much older. Yeah, I know. Developed by Crows, written by Davey Redden. Please enter the current time. Chaz. Chaz. We have Chaz. Nice. Alright, let's see. It's 6:33. Alright. 6:33 p.m. Your favorite time of day. Is now the correct time. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 6:33 p.m. is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate? It's now 6:34, so it was. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to get a new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip a couple new ones up. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Nice. It is going to be a long time until that. Alright. I don't know, maybe they just like my... Alright, let's see. 10 years? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Begin the game. Let me just boot up the thing again. It seems that I will have to enter the game and then go out and then set the time to the correct time and whatever it is. Whatever, let's begin the game. Never the end is never the end is never the end is loading. Never. Welcome back. Get your first achievement.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was...
Take notes. This is cinema.
Number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Nice.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month, of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. Stanley was happy.
He was happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Drama.
Something that would forever
Drama.
Stanley.
Something
he
would never quite forget.
He had been
The
at his
drama.
desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him
No one had showed
instructions,
up to
call a
give him
meeting,
instructions,
or
call
even
a
say
meeting, or
hi.
even say hi.
Never in all
Never
his
in
years
all-
at the company had this happened.
Okay.
This complete isolation. Something was very
Cinema,
clearly
of course.
wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and
Nice.
stepped out of his office.
I hate Mondays. Who doesn't?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter
nice.
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Wow. Doorbell. Oi. Should I jump off? I will. Whee! Oh.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
I don't know.
Take a minute just to drink it all in.
Okay.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it
Superliminal
superficially to
is
fit that
a
answer?
game where you use
Perhaps you never
your
would
mind.
even have
This
thought of it if I hadn't brought
is
up
the
issue
game
in
that
the
breaks
first
the
place.
fourth wall.
Now, think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is Rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option.
He talks too much. Also, thank you for the raid.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe.
Oh, please.
Oh.
Are you really just doing this?
Yes,
for
I'm
achievement?
doing this just for...
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give my merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes.
50?
Certainly
Oh my god.
50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see
Well,
some
I just
hustle,
got an achievement for
Stanley.
getting the
I want
first
to see
achievement.
commitment. A
How
willingness
hard?
to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
Commitment.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number
20 clicks
417?
into door number 417. Commitment? You want to see commitment? Well, I'll show you commitment. Never. Do you know how long did it take me to do commitment? 1 day
Now,
of
go a
Tuesday.
few times on door
I had to
437.
keep mine in... Wait, 437. What was the door? What was the door? I don't remember. What was the door? He told me. I know it's something about the end. The end. It is 427. No, not this one. Maybe I have to press it more. Maybe it was 437. Wait a second. Wait, no, 437 is... And here.
Excellent. I think we're
Oh
getting
yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
Now door
Also, back to
415.
the commitment.
Let's give it 10
I
clicks or
kept
so.
my Nintendo Switch all day Just to get commitment. All day just for commitment.
Now, back to door number 437.
Man, that is a real workout.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
A copy machine, but
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
yeah.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Hey.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
For 60. This one.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
And the copy machine and the disc.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes,
Yes,
we
I did it.
Oh, wow.
Ah.
That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now? What were you thinking?
Alright. That's enough fooling around.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door.
Should I listen to the narrator or should I disobey his commands? I don't know. I'm too stupid to think. I'm just Stanley. I was supposed to press buttons, but I don't know what to do. This is nightmare. Alright, I'll follow the narrator.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Medium
Stanley
Monday
decided to go
weekly
up to his boss's
target
office, hoping he might find an
again.
answer
Marketing Mondays. Whatever it is. Go 40 times. Group 40x. Go 45x. Who? Termination Tuesday. Oh wait a minute, today's it's Wednesday. IT debt. We're broke Wednesdays. Financial panic meeting. Bosses inspections. Go 42x. Go 47x. 8 bird. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Where's the whiteboard manager? Targets. Push for funding for all the blah blah blah. Not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Hire someone to synergize papers are to synergized fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of whatever it was supposed to. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished whatever it is items. Write past day's agenda. Reflect. I don't know what it is. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has everyone is unique. You most of all. It's about lore. What do people want? Things. Violet James, you are fired. For what? Happy peelings. Whatever. What do people want? Things. Money. More money. Things but with money to buy. More things. Graphs. Graphs about things plus money. We have our new product. Graphs about things plus money. The new product for only $22. Hi, Gold Dice. Gold Diesel. How do I pronounce your name? Gold. Whatever. Be quarterly. Post review. We need less reviews. 402 plus 405. Want to get rid of the death sport. Potion in the whatever it is. I'm not reading everything. I'm a worker, okay? Don't you tell me, don't you ask my presence. Ooh, closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, I want to be on the closet. Look, there is cardboard.
There was nothing here. No choice to make. No.
There are wires. What do you mean there was nothing here? There's a broom. There is this thing. There is a shelf with a wrench, duct tape, whatever that thing is. I think
he wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was
it's so beautiful. Here are dots.
As it is, he's literally just standing there
cardboard.
doing sweet FA.
A long wire. I don't know if I already said it. 2, 3, 4 duct tapes.
Around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Well, look at these things, narrator. There is so much stuff to do. I can sleep in here, pretend to be homeless.
Said Stanley walked past the broom closet. At least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. It didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I know. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No thank you. Ooh. What do we have here? Executive bathroom. Let's see. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Nice. What else do we have? Huh? Ooh. Also, I don't know what am I, if I'm really supposed to. Ooh. Business a strategy. Whatever it is. Ooh, elevator. Oh, wait a minute.
Stepping in.
Secret! It is a secret! The door is opening. The door is open. It is a secret! Wait a minute. It was... whatever. It is a secret! Closet. I'm going back now, eh? How interesting is this? Where am I going? I do not know. I don't know what it is, but I hate Mondays. 4B6. 4B5. That guy's playing solitaire. How can I do that? How? Open up. I want to play solitaire. I want to play solitaire. Solitaire. Oh, whatever it is, I want to play it. I know I'm already in the middle of a game, but I want to play solitaire. No, I can't. Bullshit. That door is open. What could it mean? Secret. You are now leaving. I'm leaving? What do you mean I'm leaving? I'm leaving where? Escape pod bay floor 760. Wait a minute. Is that... No way. 754. I have to go 6. Wait a minute. The general field of view. No. Accessibility. Play that and no. Toggle out of the walk. What? Low dexterity mode. Reduce motion. Show content warnings. Common labels. Translation labels. Blah blah blah. Where is the thing? Where's the brightness? I want the brightness. This is what I want. I want the brightness. Where can I get the brightness settings? Oh, I can't. I can't see anything. But still, 755. Can't see deep. Seven five seven. Seven five eight. 759, and then the last floor. This is it. Escape pod, launch bay. Escape. We escape. Oh. Well. What? What? Ah. What happened? I escaped and it's this thing again. Nice.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
All
could
right.
it mean?
Let's do
Stanley
this again.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
I
missed a
can't
memo.
jump. You can't jump. I forgot I can't jump. Thank you, achievement, for remembering, for telling me that I can't jump. Thank you.
When Stanley came to
I
a set of
appreciate
open
it.
doors, he entered the door on his
Helped
left.
me a lot. I cannot jump.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a
Alright,
wave
go
of
there.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a
Also,
staircase,
where
Stanley
does the
walked
elevator
upstairs
go?
to his boss's
I want to
office.
know. I want to know what the elevator goes. Also, gun at a panda. Ooh. I want to go up. How much do I have to wait? Alright, that's enough. Ooh. The hell? Is the same. This bullshit.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Ooh.
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
Ooh,
But his attention
wine.
was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Ashanti.
What could its purpose be? In fact,
Three
this keypad guarded
shanties,
the
eh?
terrible secret
I
that
bet the
led
manager is
and so the boss had a
really satisfied while drunk.
2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't
But
possibly have known this.
possibly have known this. What if it is 888?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless,
No.
since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Well, I'm Stanley, I can't read. Achievement unlocked. 888. Nah.
2845.
I'm Stanley, I don't know the code. I can't see I can't see the subtitles.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency
Oh, God.
override kicked in, and the door just
Oh.
opened all by itself. And Stanley got the
It
hell
is
along with the
pitch
story.
black.
Well, whoop-de-doo.
Nice. I'm gonna eat something. Alright. Bon appetit.
Descending
Oh.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room
Ooh.
packed with television screens.
What do we
What horrible
have
secret
here?
did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Oh, so this is how I
Strength to
crouch.
find out.
Nice. I'm learning. fired.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore
13104
the number of
fired.
an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
234. Nothing. Nothing there also. Error. Alright. Nothing
This
here.
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Do I really want to go there? I mean, I don't know if I really want to. Wait a second, I have to go take a really small break. Just wait for a second. For a minute. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue. So, where was I? CCTV. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. The thing is open. Oh, what do we have an employee 012? Come on. Nothing. 427? Where is the 427 thing? 427. Uh-huh. There it is. Yep. It's empty. That's the thing. Damn! Secret! Yeah! Disco secret! William hides the best secret! Playful before the secret 2020. Never give up on your dreams. High resolution secret texture. Never give up on your secrets. Secret of the year. Every year. Damn. Oh. Dude, I can jump off. This is what I want. Because
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he
well,
truly
that was the
spent
end of
his
the
entire
secret.
life utterly blind to the world?
Huh?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Mind control
Controls
status
labeled with emotions.
offline.
Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And
Mind
as the
control
cold reality of his
awaiting
past began to
input.
sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he...
Wow. So, what is going on now? What is going
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Is this what I think it is?
And yet,
It's
even as
the
next
end.
door slowly opened,
The end of the
Stanley reflected on
game.
how many puzzles still lay
Finally.
Where had his co-workers gone?
I am
How had he
finally
been freed from the
free.
machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go,
Take
what
that,
to do, or
Ward.
how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was
Nice.
perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path
Nice.
before him. This
So
was
this is
exactly
what
the
it
way,
is.
right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was
I thought Stanley was happy just by pushing buttons. But hey, that's just a theory. Yay, I beat the game! That means this is going to be the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Nah, that was only a joke. There is still other type of endings.
all of his co-workers were gone.
Let's see how many can we find.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
First, we are going
Stanley
right.
came to a set of two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth
Nice.
admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years
Ooh.
ago.
He got roasted. Ooh. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh. Is this the back rooms?
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten
Yeah.
path that it seemed the office had begun from
Now
so
to
far off the beaten
dialogue.
path that
Now
it
to
seemed the office had
dialogue.
begun from so far off the
Wait,
beaten
what?
path that it seemed the office had
Is
begun from
this
so far
what I
off the
think it
beaten
is?
path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the
Every.
beaten path that it
No
seemed the
wonder it
office had
has
begun
so
from so
much
far off
to
the beaten
say.
path that it seemed
Look at
the office had
all
begun
these
from so
now
far
to
off the beaten
dialogues.
path
Of
that it
course,
seemed the office had begun
yes.
from so far
Everything
off
to
the
say
beaten
for every
path
action I
that it
take.
seemed the office had begun.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
My fault? How is that my fault? I did nothing. I'm Stanley. I'm just a guy who pushes buttons. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Nah.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Nah,
Stanley knew
I
it
know.
perfectly
I
well.
just don't care.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Hey.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Uh-oh, what is going on? Are we going where I'm not supposed to? I believe. Yes.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Left?
Oh, no.
No,
It's to the right. My mistake.
Right. What?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Now he's checking the script.
We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Ooh. What is this? Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
Rubbish now.
Complete. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
Again? Really? Like that? Now thought I knew better than you.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I do not know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley...
Wait.
What? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Well, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in the room?
No, I did not change anything.
Did you move the a story somewhere or a... Hold
No,
on.
no, no.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yes.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Wait a minute, there is that thing. Well, I can't get up to get to that door. Oh, I can just do this. Yes, yes, yes! Here I am! Huh? And I'm... What? Where am I? What?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
Ah,
I can promise
here.
you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
Ah, I
It's got to
think
be
I'm
better than
supposed
this.
to be...
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Ah. Alright. Let's go. Ah. Here we go. Much
All of his
better.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, what?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Alright. Let's see. There's nothing with me. There's this thing, which is not... Yeah, I don't think I missed anything, I suppose.
Aha!
Ooh.
I
Ah.
knew something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Huh? What?
Now this...
Are we now in
Well,
a...
I'll be honest, I don't recognize this
What?
place at all. Is this the story? I
What?
don't think so. I can't quite
Are we-
recall, but I
are
believe
we
my
now
story took place in an office
in a
building.
wooden cottage?
Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
No, I
You
don't
know what?
remember. This
Since
is
I've
completely new.
forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
Well, I forgot
You
it.
win!
Yay, I win!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Yay.
Oh no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that
You
win.
just never let me
Some
win.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay. Restart. Let's see what happens. Oh!
All right, I've got a solution. This time,
That's
to
a
make sure we don't
solution.
get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Trademark it.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Just follow the line, trademark it. Alright. Let's follow the... Ooh. This is new. Nice.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still
What
a
happens if I
story?
don't follow that?
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such
Wait,
that
what?
a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is, in
Papers.
fact, a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that
Nice.
existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests
Follow
on
the
side
line,
of your
the
subjective
yellow line.
experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the
No,
skeleton of my
yeah, we
own
can skip
relative
it.
experiential
007.
subjective
Agent 007.
Hang on.
Hang
Got
on.
a bit weird
That's
back
not
there.
bit weird.
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit
Huh?
of music to lighten the mood.
Oh. I think that will be. Wait.
Wait, cut the music. Go back
Huh?
and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Very
Make
important.
sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Let's study the fern. I can't study that much because of the line, but I know this fern is a plant. Okay. Wait, what?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Wait a minute, what happens if I
Line,
just
you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The
do
story?
this?
Is any of this ringing a bell? Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Alright, I'm gonna keep following the yellow line. Oh, come on!
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you.
Yeah.
Everything we've been through.
You, come here, come here.
Oh, I can't take this anymore.
Come
To
here,
hell
come
with it.
here.
Restart.
Okay. What? The line. The line is the line. Wait.
Stanley, I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make
Yeah.
our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Ooh.
This all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh. Nice. Let's see. Where does this go?
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Alright, alright.
Oh, no, not you
Not
again.
not
Stanley,
you again.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I hate you, yellow line. Finally.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Where are we going? To the...
Oh, hold up, what's this?
17
Confusion
minutes.
ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times?
7, 8.
That's really how all this goes?
Right, so
It's
the
all
confusion ending.
determined.
DD for maintenance room, and I'm in the
So
monitor
now,
room. Now
according to
to
the
start the
schedule, I
game.
restart again.
First to
Then
start.
what?
Discover
Am I just
the
supposed to
2
forget?
doors room. Now
What
has
if I don't want to forget?
any additional doors.
My mind
Aimless
goes
wandering.
blank
Now to
simply
restart the
because it's
game.
written here
Second
on
restart.
this
The office is
thing.
now a dead end.
All
Turn around. Find another
well,
dead end.
who consulted
And I'm in
me?
another building. Now to
What do I
restart the
need to
game.
decide?
Adventure line,
You don't
nonsense,
only get a say in
philosophy
all
and
of this.
music.
Sit
Return
down.
to the office. Return to the
No,
monitor
it
room.
can't be. I
Adventure, fourth start. Adventure into unexplored
And what if you
territory.
get what's
Find the
going on?
line
I
again.
don't want
Find
to
the
be trapped
confusion
like
ending
this. I
schedule. Now
won't
to restart the
restart the
game.
game. I
Quick
won't
start.
do
Now
it.
to
I
forget
won't
about
do
previous
it. I
restarts.
won't
Stanley
do it.
attempts to play the story, but it
And the timer turned.
unable to
Stopped.
go anywhere or do anything. The game
Does that mean
restarts on its own.
did we do it? Did we break
Find the
the
line
cycle?
again, begin following the line, find an
Whatever it is that
identical
made this
replica of the
schedule.
office that has
How
begun
would
to
we even
deteriorate.
know?
Attempt to
Will
make up a
someone
story
come
here,
for us?
narrator restarts the game,
Something
something
happen?
start. There is no longer an office, simply black space. Wander in the
So,
blackness, find the
okay.
bookstore, get bored and leave. Narrator restarts the game, aims to start. The
Guess now
narrator
we
is
just
gone
wait,
after a
you
long
know?
time. Stanley
I
dies.
suppose in some way
Happy
that
ending.
this is a kind of
Good.
story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's
A
where we are
confusion
right
ending.
now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you... Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
This is totally different speech. But okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to
This
Stanley?
is just me or
Its
the
grace,
narrator
its
speaks
subtle
different.
charm. No, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. $5,000. Now what do I... Yellow line. It's the yellow line. Quick! Get out! The yellow line is an imposter. I can't get out. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Do I
To
really
reach
have
out
to
to
answer
her.
the phone?
If
What
you
if
can
I'm
truly
not?
place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yes, I'm a real
I can't
person.
believe I was so mistaken. This is why you
Finally.
make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Whoa.
Please observe
How?
this helpful instruction.
Oh, a video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking to a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
My goodness, it is 4:30. I have to go get a back sack crack. I have to get coffee.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant. And the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. On good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Oh.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. You win. Oh yeah, what if I... Okay. Nothing happens. So he controls that.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
I understand.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope. Okay, let's see. Nice. Oh. Really? Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might come into a staircase, Stanley walked
I
upstairs to
can't
his
do
boss's
any
office.
mistakes now. this office
Stepping inside his
is
manager's office,
different.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
Oh.
And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Dark Shark 115. Did it work? Night
Stanley
Shark.
spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Alright. Night Shark 115. This is
I'm
bullshit.
sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver.
I
Otherwise we
am
can't remember the
trying,
story. This
but
is
I don't have a
step.
microphone to speak. Night Shark 115. God
Okay,
damn it.
Fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted
Alright,
over
that's
there.
enough.
Why did you come this way?
Ooh,
Speak.
okay.
Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You misbehave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, I'm going in on the door on my left. Now what?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Huh?
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and
Okay.
always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's try.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh, shit.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special
do I
about seeing
have
the
to do
game
now?
undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
God damn it,
Is
it's
better
your
to shut
fault.
the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to.
Ooh.
I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
And now I... Ooh, shit. What is going on?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so
what?
clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is
What
destroyed.
was I supposed? What am I
It was the only
supposed to
thing
do
in the
now?
world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
Didn't I impress upon you how important
Hey,
it
I
was to be like Stanley?
don't blame me. The game reset it itself. I already tried to do
There's
the
a damn good reason
good
for it.
thing, but it
That
reset
thought
it the
hadn't
second
even
time.
occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I'm not a child.
Oh,
Not
my
anymore.
story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left,
I
you would have
followed
seen
your
there was a whole
orders
underground
when you
facility.
gave me
would
the
have destroyed
choice
and
video.
been victorious. It would have been so
You
perfect.
gave me
I
inspiration,
worked
but
so hard
no,
on
it had to
I tried so
reset
hard to make
because the story was different.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his
And now I'm just spectating Stanley.
Stanley?
And Stanley looks ugly.
Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
Well, I guess this is the end of the game. Staff credits.
I need this. The story needs it.
Nintendo of Europe, created by UET.
Are you there? Are you listening to this?
Hmm.
Are you there?
Okay.
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
Valve. Sorry, little boy.
Decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Well, that was great. So, the staff credits, the end, that was the end, alright. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Fuji again. There is still other secrets to discover.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's
What
office?
happens if I wait again? If I just waited, like, from the thing.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is there something that will change if I just wait or not? Alright, nothing is going on.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Let's this
Perhaps he
time
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
pick
to
up the
remind.
phone. Yeah, pick up the
Standing
phone.
now in this
This is
incredible
what
room,
do.
Stanley for
This
the
is what
first
we
time
have to
get
do.
back to business,
Pick up
Stanley took the
the
first
phone.
open door on his left. Stanley was so bad
We're
at
trying to
following
do all
directions,
the
it's incredible he
endings.
wasn't fired years ago.
We can.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for this, is it, Stanley?
Alright.
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Oh.
To reach out to her. If you can
I
truly
was
place your faith in another,
standing here, but
then pick up
yeah,
the
okay.
phone.
The light. So, what is going on? Ooh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
I have a wife
I'm just pulling the bread.
on room 427.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I'm out.
Sorry,
Oh,
but you're in my story now.
now that jump scared me. Okay.
This is a very sad
Hello,
story
wife.
about the death of a man named Stanley.
Press any button on your control.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of
Hmm.
him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
I'm pressing any button I want, but there is nothing. Oh, I have to press an action button, eh?
Pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From
What
behind
is
his
going
desk,
on?
Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands.
Wait.
It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Mm.
And so he began to fantasize about his
Oh, there
own
is no
job.
TV.
First, he
It's just a
imagined that
clock.
one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press any button to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice.
Choice.
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean
Wow.
something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world,
And there was no
he began
kitchen.
to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
What?
Down one path lay an enormous
Is
round
the
room
floor
with
turning
monitors
into
and
the
mind
office
controls.
floor?
Down another was a yellow line that weaved in
Down
many
the
directions.
yellow
Down another
line
was a game
trademark.
with a baby, and he called it the Stanley
Stanley
Parable.
Parable. Wow.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and
The
again,
thing is
over and
turning
over,
into
wishing beyond
my
hope that it would
office.
never end, that he
Wow.
would always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path.
That
mustn't
is
there be?
cool.
Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In
Yay.
reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be
I hate
anything but an
Mondays.
observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a
do
button,
not do it.
do not do it. You see? Can you just not hear me? How can I tell him?
Well,
that
you're
he'll
the
understand that
narrator,
every
the
second he remains
Stanley
here
is your
electing
character.
to kill himself. How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at
He
himself?
cannot hear you.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I
Well,
must.
that is
Perhaps
very,
maybe
very
this time he'll see.
interesting.
Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
Please die.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Why? Why should I die? I have so much to live for. I don't want to die. I can do better.
All of his co-workers
Alright.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What do we have now?
When Stanley
we
came to
have
a set
one.
of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss.
this
Coming to a
staircase.
staircase, Stanley walked
happens if I
upstairs to
go
his boss's
down
office.
here?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed
Wait, what?
everyone had vanished.
What's going
His
on?
boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
What is going on
Maybe,
here?
he thought to himself,
1, 2,
maybe
B2,
I am
B4.
crazy.
1,
All
2,
of my
B4.
co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
What is
For
going
example,
on?
why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled.
Oh,
This is all
no.
a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Wow.
So, he imagined himself
He's not
flying.
really
Began to
knows
gently
how much to
float above
talk.
the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams,
I'm just
the truth was that,
going
of
on a
course,
loop.
this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Who is
he would
excited?
prove it. He would
That's
prove
what
that
he
he
said.
was in control. that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife,
Wait,
and my job.
well, no way you have a wife. Your wife is
Exactly
fake.
the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
You are not okay. Everything you do, it is still here. Oh, there it is.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella?
Mariella
Mariella?
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Do you
It
know
was
that you
comforting
are
to
on a
think
video
this,
game?
And in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel
I'm
better.
a deal. Oh.
But then she remembered
Whatever
the
your
meeting
name
she had
is.
scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Wow. Absolute cinema. That was absolute cinema. This is giving me chills.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I do not know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Wow. Very calm.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly
finally.
walked forward into the open
The door is open.
passageway.
The secret entrance.
Stanley walked moved straight ahead through the large
Escape.
door that read
Let's
Mind
escape.
Control Facility.
Yay.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door
Oh yeah, I
behind
forgot
him
I
was
can't
not shut.
jump.
Stanley still had every
You know,
opportunity to
the
turn
sensation
around
of
and get
jumping
back on track.
just
At
makes
this
me
point,
feel that I
Stanley was
go
making a
faster.
conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Ooh, a hatch. And it is loading. How nice. Whoa.
As the machine
Uh-oh.
whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his
I'm
demise,
stuck.
it reflected that his
I
life
can't
had
go.
been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the
Can't
real
go.
story,
What
trapped
am I-
forever in his narrow
what am I
vision
supposed
of
to do?
what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind
Oh,
man.
come
So
on,
he
man.
resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to
Really?
his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Ooh. Oh, no, 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 no.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the
Huh?
narrator, as Stanley
The
was led
second
helplessly
narrator.
towards the enormous metal jaws.
A woman.
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? Ooh, what is the Stanley Parable?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart
Nice.
the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
So,
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
ooh.
When every path you can walk has been created for you
Wow.
long in advance, death becomes
What?
meaningless,
What?
making life
Where?
the same. Do you see now?
Okay.
Do you see that Stanley
Okay.
was already
Okay.
dead from the moment
Okay.
he hit start?
Ooh, the Stanley computer. So, this is the map. This is where Stanley is. He goes here, office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning, blah blah blah. It goes here, and then this is the two doors. This is the filling cabinets, office computer. Solitaire! Nice. Now this is the button sounds, a selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and synthesized tone. No, blah blah blah, whatever it is. The office. 1, 2, 3, whatever. So, this is the maintenance room. The copying machine, the office. Alright, the war zone. What Stanley wore that up over the battlefield. Well, this is bullshit. I never seen this. I never saw this. Money. Very good money. For Michael M. Some questions. How do you make a JRPG? How do you make the worst game ever? What is the difference between a duck? How is the game? How is the game going? I hope it's as good, better than the first one from Cool Man. Are you rock? Whatever it is. So, this is what now? Oh, the monitor room, elevator, freedom ending. Ooh, what is it? Countdown desk? Ooh. What do we... It's a thing. I wanna see it. I wanna see it. Show me. Show me. Show me. It's the. Oh. Narrator outtakes. Kevin Brightening, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
Nothing there. Well, try the other one.
Oh, there is nothing here. The lounge. Whatever it is. It is good. Huh. Boss's office. Screens from development of the boss's office. Nice. Very good. Very good. Freedom ending. I only saw that. Still the freedom ending. Now what is this? What is this? This is the Zending model. The Zending model. Huh? Zending? How do I get the Zending thing? Trailers. Very interesting, but okay. The game is now paused. So, one option, one up, two options, three, one option, four, vent. Obey, disobey, lounge, vent. Vent? There's a vent? Huh? I don't know. Whatever. So we have the meeting room, the thing, and this thing. Whatever it is good. It's good enough. Let's just see this one. The Stanley Parable.
Oh, look at these two.
Oh, look
how
at
they
these
wish to
two.
destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Oh.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
So, ooh.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your Nintendo Switch. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't...
Too late. You had to talk quicker than that. I just can't believe. Alright.
All of his co-workers were
Now we can do
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
the
memo.
other thing we can do. Turn
When
on
Stanley
the
came to a set of two
mind
open
control
doors, he entered the
thing.
door on his left.
And then I guess we have two more
Yet
endings,
there was not a single person here either.
if I'm correct.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad.
Oh.
Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Nice, nice. Oh, that was a good one. Well, finally.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Okay.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
This
Stanley
one,
thought to
yes,
himself.
this one.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Wait. I'm falling.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development.
This
When
is
it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do
first
something
ending. I
about this
just
goof of
dropped
our
down,
thing.
and the second one is
New content.
pressing.
You can call it the
Betting
bottom of the mind
control
room
room
ending, if that
ending.
enhances your perception
Yay.
of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave?
I did it.
New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret.
Ooh,
That's
a
just for
secret.
you. That's how special you are. We call this track Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Yay!
Job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job. You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
Nice, cool music.
Jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you.
Yay.
I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good
5
job,
times.
You did it. Good job, 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 you did it.
Wow. Very cool.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned
All
well
right.
by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from
Now,
others. So the thought
turn
of total
on
solitude
the
was
thing.
terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
And now
upstairs
we
to
are
his boss's
doing
office.
the last one that I know we have.
Here's the door, just go.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Come on, come on. Loading, loading. Nice.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Alright.
Mind Control Facility.
Let's just press the buttons.
The lights rose on an enormous
Wow,
room
the
packed
light
with television
rose.
screens. What horrible
And
secret did this
a lot
place
of
hold?
cameras.
Stanley thought to himself.
Wow.
Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped
Wow.
their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in
Fire.
the building. Stanley's
Who is
code
fired?
is the lives
Who
of
is the
so
last
many
guy?
individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this
Tell me,
place.
who is the last
Freedom
guy?
meant nothing.
601. So there were 600 employees.
This
Wow,
mind control
a very
facility,
big
it was too
facility.
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept
We got
it
a lot
blindly?
of rooms here.
No.
Goodbye.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
Monitors.
His own life in someone else's
300.
control? Never.
400.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Ooh. Nice.
But here was the proof.
So what do we
the
have
heart of
here
the
now?
operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided
So,
that this machine
mind controls,
would never
idle,
again exert
waiting,
its terrible power
awaiting
over
input.
another human life. For he would dismantle the
On.
controls. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate
Oh
the
yes,
controls,
I
did you?
did. I
After
did
they kept you
activate
enslaved all
the
these years, you
system.
go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Loading.
Stanley, I help you
Wow.
with your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
What did I
You were
do?
supposed
And
to
I
let
don't
it
care.
go, turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story
All
off
right.
track, you're going to have to do
Loading,
much better than
loading.
that. I'm afraid you don't have
Come
nearly
on.
the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency
Wow.
detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
What?
Not long until
I
detonation.
didn't know that.
Let's say
Wow.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's
Damn.
your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's
3
desires.
times
Oh, this
the
is
blue
much better
button.
than what I had in
1,
mind. What a shame we have so little time
5.
left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
1,
But what precious
2,
moments each one
3.
of them is. More time to talk about you, about me,
3.
where we're going, what all this means. I
4.
barely know where to start. What's that?
5.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before your
So,
eyes
activate button here in
All right,
green.
I'm in a good mood. You're gonna
2.
die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
1.
Of course, that was
think
merely in
it's this
this
one.
instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office
3.
pushing buttons endlessly
It's
and
this
then
one.
dying alone.
Again, no. No, that
Other
is not
times,
blue.
I
That
let the
is.
office sink into the ground.
You have
swallowing
3 attempts
everyone
remaining.
inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this though. This
Blue,
version of
where
events
is
has been
blue?
rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control
Press
wrested away
anything.
from you. It's quite
Console disabled.
hate to see
No.
it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness,
Button
only
hint.
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying
Where's
it
the
so
blue
much.
button?
You know what?
The blue
To hell
button.
with it. I'm going to put some extra time
Incorrect.
on the clock. Why
2.
not?
2. Purple.
These are
Is that
precious
purple?
additional
I don't know.
seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no
What am
idea
I
where you're
going
going
to
or what you're
press
supposed
now?
to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that
Just
timer that something in this
anything.
room was
Here,
capable of
do
turning on?
something.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen.
What
clicking
am
on
I
every
supposed
little
to
thing
do?
in this room. These
Huh?
little buttons. No,
What?
these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here will
1.
save me. Why would you think that, Stanley?
3.
That
So,
this video game can be beaten?
3
Problem solved?
is
Do
blue.
you have any idea what your
4
purpose in this
yellow.
place is? Stanley,
Yeah, I know. 3 is blue, 1 red,
That timer isn't a catalyst
and
to keep
green.
action moving along. It's just seconds ticking.
Red, green,
You're only
blue,
still
yellow.
playing
Red,
instead of
green,
watching
blue,
a
yellow.
cutscene because I want to watch
I
you
think I
for
know it.
every moment that you're powerless.
Red,
To see
green,
you
blue,
made
yellow.
humble. This is not a challenge.
No.
It's a tragedy.
No.
You wanted
No, no,
to
no, no,
control
no, no,
this
no, no, no,
world,
no,
that's
no,
fine.
no, I don't.
But I'm
Who?
going to destroy
What did I
it
do?
so you can't.
What is going on?
Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
The door!
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30
No!
seconds until a big boom and then
What am I supposed to
no
do?
ending here. Just
No.
you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your
Oh
frail
my
life, or
goodness.
will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
Console is disabled. Oh no!
It's all
What
the
is
same
going to
me, all
happen?
a joke. And believe me, I
7,
will be laughing
6,
at every second of your
5,
inevitable life
4,
from the moment
3,
we fade in until the
2,
moment I say
1,
happily ever
0. The end is never the end. Is never. Nice. Alright, let's see what other
All of his
endings can I
co-workers
get.
Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Stanley's office? Huh? Haha, no, I tell
Stanley
you
came
what
to a
that
set
is.
of 2 open doors. This was
Alright,
not the
this is
correct
not-
way to the meeting room, and Stanley
Nice,
knew it
I know.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Yeah,
avoid-
maybe that. But no,
Stanley felt
I want something
lightheaded,
else.
butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
Alright.
open door on his left.
Alright.
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
Hmm.
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wow, this guy is roasting me.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm
Come
not your
on.
enemy, really, I'm not.
I know
I
you're
realize
not
that
my
investing
enemy,
your
but I
trust
don't
in
care.
someone else can be difficult. But
I
the
still
fact
haven't
is that
jumped
the
off
story
this
has been about
platform.
nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Yes,
that
I do.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why? I don't
No.
know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a
Okay, I'll give you a
chance.
chance.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Ooh. What do we have here? What do you want to show me?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Isn't it?
Wow.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I
Very
think
beautiful.
I feel,
Nah, no thank you.
I actually feel. No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no.
Oh yeah, I can do
Stay
that.
away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
I know.
We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, no! Oh, no. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
You're going back, I'm not.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Maybe maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Alright, thank you. Goodbye, narrator. I'll meet you again.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Yes, we're going back. And I think if I go to the blue door, it is going to be the last ending, because I think I did every type of path.
Thought to himself, am I
I
sure
use
that
every
the
type of
orders
path.
stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, thank you. 4, 5, 6.
Stanley was so bad
Squid
at
Game.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not Stanley, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Loading
but the
dock
fact
B.
is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
Alright, show me.
prove that I'm on your side.
I will give you a chance.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, thank you.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through
Just
the
let me
red
go.
door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop.
Here.
You see?
I don't know what
There's
it
nothing
is.
here. I haven't even finished building
Look
this
at
section
this
of the map
wall.
because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed.
Oh, I forgot I can't
textures.
jump.
Is this what you had wanted?
Why do I
Was it
always
worth
forget
ruining the
that I
entire story
cannot
I'd written out
jump?
specifically for you? Do you not think I put a
I
lot of
really
time
do
into
this.
it?
I
Because I
just
and in the
forget
end, it
I
was all for nothing.
can't
Because
jump.
this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Huh.
Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
When I'm walking.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels
nice, a
leaps
third
ahead of
option.
where we were before. Go ahead. Okay. I'm going to
Please
stop
rate
you
your
there.
experience.
Now, tell me about
Well,
your
my experience so
with this
far,
new version. Would you say that the game benefited from
I was
relying
thinking of
on
more
your
content,
choices?
more
Feel
Easter
free
eggs.
to be honest. I'm looking
So,
for some real
that's a
critical
4.
feedback here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your
Wait a
previous
second.
playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Alright. Oh. Good old Neil, Skid, Nico Naco, Volant, Hogarth, Mr. Hayes, he's awesome, Golden, Mussolini, a dead rat, Stanley, 427. Well, on the last place, that is funny, I give credit for that.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep
I give it a
going through
5.
doors?
It was really funny.
Honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on. And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No,
Perfect.
show
Let
me.
boot it up.
Show me the game.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly
Very good
confronting the
game.
demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oi! Okay, I got bored. I'm bored. Let's see what happens.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
It's over.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Oh, why thank
Since the game
you.
was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
Alright. Let's see what games you're going to find.
Seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha!
Yeah, I've heard of this game, but I
What do you
never
think this
played
game is
it.
about, Stanley?
It
What's
is
our
Overwatch,
backstory? What is our motivation?
if
Well, it
I
seems
remember
obvious to me that
correctly.
you were
This
meant to
is
play as a
Overwatch.
creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below
Not
you,
Overwatch,
or upholding
Firewatch.
your creepy,
Firewatch.
perhaps for some sort of twisted
Right.
erotic purpose. Yes,
Something that I
must be.
watch.
What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture
okay.
outward and see what else is out there.
Tail Cup Lupine. Whatever. Ooh, nice. Let's go.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
Come on, run faster.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a
Why it
close
go so
call.
slow?
You really wanted off into that
Jonesy
thing.
Lake.
That big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
You really had to block me, didn't you? I cannot believe it. Oh, hell no.
See, this is exactly
Rocket
what I had
League?
in mind. Just a
No,
nice
thank you.
big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this
I'm outta
is
here.
game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars
Well,
here in the back.
glad you
obviously this is a
asked.
racetrack.
I'm going to
Okay,
jump
I'm
off the
seeing that there's a
map
ball
because
of
I'm
some
not
kind
playing
back
Rocket
here.
League.
Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Oh my
We
goodness,
shall run
it's
the
so
bases
slow.
and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Alright, I'll do it. Come on, come on. Yeah!
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Hold on. What are you doing?
I jumped off.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you.
Goodbye. Whoa. That is something very, very interesting. 4-2. Ooh. Oh, it's closed. 4-5. 4-7. My thing. My office. Ooh. This office is better than the other one. More stuff. Okay. I think that's enough. What?
I wonder what he
What?
found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying
Well, I
to turn it
guess this is
needs me.
all
Someone
the
who will wrap
endings.
everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear.
I
And
think this is
that's who I am.
the first
That is what I
half
mean to this world. Oh,
of the game.
yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all
I know that the
comes to a
second
close,
half
then I'll be back.
is where the
The end will be here soon,
special content is.
very soon. I can wait.
So yeah, this is going to be the end of the stream. For real, for real. Third time's the charm. What a nice game. Wait. Just quit the menu. Alright. That was a very first half fun. That was a fun first half. Anyways, for the second half, it is going to be on the next stream. So yeah, stay tuned for the next stream. And remember, have a nice day, have a good night, goodbye.